another panel for you, and we have the amazing Triple Diamond, David He. Please put your hands together to welcome him to the stage.
That's going to be very bad. You have to excuse me, I'm a bit tired today. You know, sometimes being Asian, life can be a little bit difficult as well. You know, how you paying off the mortgage, driving a nice cars, and you know, with kids. So last night, I got a phone call about 9:30, of course, from my beloved upline, another Asian upline, and he says, "Dave, you come for the training." I'm like, "What do you mean training? It's Saturday night. It's 9:30. I said, "I don't want to come for training." Well, you know, I went there, I learned a lot. So it is a very, very different, you know, I think my upline taught me a lot, just like Susan said, that, you know, he did literally raise the bars for a lot of us to be here on this stage today. So our topic today is to building the Asian market. So I just need a click. Oh, the click. Just the click. I'm just gonna, yeah. Sorry. Otherwise I have to dance here. That's not what I want. Did you see when he was actually upstage? I ran to the toilet. I just want to welcome some of our, I just want an Asian do a pirouette. Work with some of our Asian associates to come up here. They're from different teams. Come up, guys. Guys, come up. So before I start this, I ask people, so, you know, what tools do you need when you go to eat Asian food? That's the way, like, oh, you guys are clapping for them. Okay, sorry. I thought that was just like, you know. So what do you guys need, right? When you go to a Chinese restaurant or a Japanese restaurant, you gotta have the right tools to eat the right food. I think last year was here, I spoke the same thing, like sandwich and dumplings. Anyway, so you have to use the right tools, chopstick, right? You gotta use the right tools to eat a certain food. And you know, to practice the skill, you need to catch it. I don't know, you gotta do something. Catch a fly and eating a noodle. You know, a lot of people say that Asians are very multitask. That's not true, because we eat chopsticks with one hand. That's why you can actually look at a mobile phone on the other hand. That's why you can multitask. But so if you do a business in the Asian market, you need to have the right tools. The tools are very important. Okay, I'm going to share some of the secret that a lot of those Asian people don't want me to be here. I think I'm risk my life to be here sometimes. All right, so one of the tools we call is WeChat. I don't know if you guys actually know WeChat. It is 1.15 billion monthly active users. It's sitting, I think, number 3rd largest social media. It is one of the social media you don't want to miss. And so just how powerful is this WeChat? I just want to, for the first 10 minutes, just bear with me. I'm going to go through a few slides and share a little bit this tool, and then we'll get back to our panels. So this is how Rich Lee made his $1 million. I'm serious. With one WeChat app, we have people in our team. They don't use Facebook. They don't use WhatsApp. They never been Instagram. What is Instagram? People just like, okay. They just use WeChat, and they build not just one Ambassador Triple Diamond, we got another 2 diamonds. They just exclusive using WeChat platform. It is one of the most powerful platform you can ever imagine for the business. I'm just going to quickly go through some of the things. You know, for this, it means micro letter, micro message. It's, you know, if you download the app, it's this green little, 2 little face there. So it's very different than Facebook. It doesn't have ads because it has all of these other financial service attached on these things that they don't make money on ads. They don't base on ads. So people are connected through pretty much all Asian people are using WeChat. It is massive digital business platform. It has more function than we can ever imagine. You can catch a cab, you can pay people, you can give people tips. You can literally have your own ASEA platform, whatever you want to talk about. You can establish your groups. Each group can have 500 people, and they can be used as your prospect and all this. Again, I'm not going to go through all the details, but there are a few things that I want to go through with you guys that has changed. I think they changed the game of network marketing business because the prospecting is made a lot easier on the WeChat platform. Once you actually know how to use that, there are certain features you can ask me later after this. Things like you can wave your phone and you can find the people that are near you, you can connect with them, even strange people. You can actually just simply hit nearby, you can find the people next to you. Imagine you actually walk into the Chinatown in Gold Coast, and I don't know if they have a Chinatown here, maybe they do. You can actually just hit that and find people right next to you and you just can start chatting. Of course, chat about ASEA, please. Then you can send a message in the bot. I use that one. Message in the bot is fine. You just write a message and it just flows across the globe and somebody picks up the message and people replied. And we have people actually successfully sign other people across the other side of the planet by using this feature. They never met. People are becoming diamond and using this. This is how powerful it is. That's why you understand Richard look at me like this. Stop sharing your secrets. There are different service accounts, stuff like that. There's whole universe out there about WeChat, how to use that. You can always Google and have a look on the YouTube. There are there's different platforms of in the WeChat user. But today, let's get on business. I want to talk to you about some of the how to build a business in Asia. And I want, by end of these 20 minutes panels, I wanted to connect some of the dots for you guys that hopefully you get it, okay? So we've got a few very successful Asian associates here from Australia. There's Maggie Chan from Melbourne, actually Platinum Executive. And we got a Philip from Melbourne as well, and also a Platinum. Then we got Gold Executive Terence Tan, he's from Malaysia, all the way. Unfortunately, Jasmine can't be with us. She flew back this morning to Malaysia already. Then we have which is just newly joined, Laura from Philippines. Yes, just joined 3 months, and there are different ranks because I want to present to you with different ranks and different times when you join the ASEA, and hopefully it will give you a little bit insight. I'm just going to start with a really simple question, one by one, maybe Philip. So I know Philip from about 2 years ago. He's actually my sideline, so we call the cousins. Throughout the 2 years period, I saw he grew and he changed his strategies, and I used to see him carry this Redox Life with him. I was like, wow, this guy is very serious. He's carrying this big, he's sharing everything. Then he grows and he changes his strategy. So I just want to ask Philip, so how did you actually got into ASEA business? That's the first question.
First of all, I want to thank my fellow financial planner, Tom. I'm not sure where is he. Oh yes. So last night I just asked him why suddenly he called me out of the blue. I actually met him in the seminar just about a few years ago, many years ago actually. And I was just curious why he called me. And he said he was cleaning up the office and he about to throw out my name card. So thank God that I think must be some divine intervention that he picked up my card and called me. So I'm very grateful. So he explained to me about the science and how is it important our cell can heal itself. So I was intrigued by the technology, the science behind the detox. And also it got my attention is the opportunity side of it, since we are from the financial background. And he showed me about this detox signaling molecule is one of the top 5 emerging technology. So I got got my attention. And then he also mentioned about ASEA is the only company can produce this. So I said I don't mind to give it a go. So I signed up the next day. And I immediately tried thinking of my friend, my friend's wife not well. And I said, hey, maybe this is the time to introduce to my friend. So I was surprised, my friend actually signed up. So within about 5 days, actually I have 3 friends sign up. So that get me excited. I said, hey, this is getting very interesting. And within 2 weeks, I qualified for the fast start bonus, the director's bonus, and that's where I decided to give it a go and intensify the activity. And I think the first 5 days, I actually start to organize the group presentation with the help of Christine and Richard. So I'm very thankful for the upline and give all the support. So this get me motivated, and later on, I think it's just under 1 month, and actually the users start to call me back and say this thing is amazing. You know, the family member get well, and say they give me the confidence. So this way I
Thank you.
know.
Thank you. So, yeah, thanks, Ray. Next one is Laura. So I know Laura actually for 3 years now. For the first 2 years, I was very scared to actually share. I should never share that with her for the first 2 years. She's actually a professional singer from Melbourne, and she, we went through some friends in different places that I was doing the productions, and to me, she was too pretty to do network marketing business. She can do this business. It's too hard for her. She looks pretty on stage, right? So, but anyway. Until last year, I finally opened my mouth. After becoming triple diamond, you feel the same. You get scared all the time. Finally, I opened my mouth, and she actually just joined. Then we went to. I'll get back to it. Then you can tell the story. There you go.
Do I tell the story, or do I first introduce myself?
Oh, you can introduce yourself. If you want to sing a song for everybody, you only got 3 minutes, so that's up to you.
Okay, all right. Well, believe it or not, I'm really nervous. Hello, good afternoon. To start off with, I'm actually really nervous, but mind you, I'm always on the stage. Like what David said, I'm with Chunky Jam under Instinct Music, but this is a whole new different thing. But okay, given that my upline has requested, I'm going to start off with something that I'm really comfortable with. So I'm going to ask you, if you may, please, to help support me so I get comfortable and I can move on with this. Help me clap when I ask you to clap, okay? First I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never win without you by my side. But then I spent so many days thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to go on and turn your back from my pain. I just wanted to find you, and that's how you hurt. I should have changed what's to love. I should have made you with the pain. I have nothing going to you. Get back to your mother, bring on down low. Walk out the door, just turn around now. Right now, walk out anymore. Want you to try to put me with goodbye. Do you think I go for? Do you think I'll lay down and die? I will survive. We went to Philippines. We had a great time. For the 2 weeks ago, we were in Philippines. We actually started. Her family was actually in the network marketing business from different companies for many years, and they called her the real one because she was never in the network marketing business. Her family has been in the network marketing business for over 25 years.
and I was very, very scared to actually approach her. And finally I did. Look, actually she's here. Yeah, so this business is amazing. So next one is Maggie. So Maggie is actually, well, let her introduce, I know her for a while as well.
Yeah, David know me too well, actually. If you ask me how you come to ASEA, I say because David. I think that when David knows ASEA, I think I knows like in a couple weeks. Actually, the group people to know the ASEA, but my ASEA career actually only 10 months, kind of more than 10 months now. But I've been a member actually nearly 3 years. It's a start with a Renew 28. My face was like kind of easily allergic to staffs. It's getting red, it's get sun, it's like it's get hot. So temperature high make me my face get red. And one day I think that was before still we were co-workers, actual workmates anyway. Hey, just give me a renew, like a triple renew. Say, I think this is very good. Give your face, give it a try. Because one day we together do roadshow, he saw me the face get turning red, even makeup can cover, still showing. I said, give it a try. So I said, okay, I'll just give it a try because I trust him. I think it was I used Renew 28 for like a couple weeks. Actually showing the good sign. I said, oh, it's amazing, Actually, after months, the problem come back again. And I said, what's going on? You got to worry. They always encouraged me to get in the industry, to do the business. But first of all, I've never done in the, direct sale. Never, ever. I always told him this first thing, I think, I'm not that person. I'm not the person in that industry, but I trust you, I can use the product, but not the business. But why it changed? Because still you change a lot. Your girls, I saw you talking, I saw you on the stage, I said, how come a company change people I know to people I don't know? So I thought, okay, well, it very curious to know things. So I usually, got time, I go there meeting to know what's redox, slowly. So I thought, okay, maybe I can do it.
Yeah.
So that's something.
So you know what? I actually signed her up on the first I think on my second week. I joined in the end of December 2016. I enrolled her, I remember, in February 2017. So she was a user, on and off user for almost 1.5 years. Within this, 2 years' time, and I always, every month, I follow up with her. I said, do you want to try the business? She was in the real estate, which is I was in that same real estate company for a couple of months until Richard pulled me out of there. I keep saying to her, and she always said to me, she said, David, I just can't do this business. I'm not designed for network marketing business. I don't know anybody. You know what happened for the past 10 months? She's finding people every day. Strange, where does people come from, right? So sometimes you just have to dig through the people that you know, and you think you don't know anybody, but you actually know a lot of people that you know. Okay, so next guest is Terrence. This is very, very special because all the three of us actually work in the same real estate company that after my favorite job, my business fell off. So what surprised me is in about, I think it was about September, I asked Maggie, I said, we have to talk to somebody actually from Malaysia. Why? Because Malaysia is opening on the 16th of September. I remember that was the end of August. I said, if you're not going to approach Terrence, I will. And I'm going to enroll him personally. I'm not going to put on the list of you. I'm serious. So I actually forced her to actually make an appointment with Terrence. Terrence just come up, Terrence was like, what the heck? You know what happened after 3 days? He actually called me. He said, David, I bought a ticket to US Convention 2019. in 3 days' time. So I just want to listen to you guys to listen to his story. What actually made him to just jump on the airplane and just go to see, the US convention?
Very good afternoon to all the Sparkling Diamonds and all the fellow ASEANs. My name is Terence, again, better known as TT in my team. I'm originally from Malaysia and unfortunately enough to join ASEAN last August to be in time just for the opening of the Malaysian market. To be honest, I have to confess, I have drank half a bottle of the ASEAN water, hoping it will cover me to survive on stage. How do I start ASEAN? Let me start with a statement we always heard. Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you'll get next. Apparently, ASEAN is the best one in the box. We have heard enough of all the wonderful stories behind how we met, how we know ASEAN. And despite my wonderful personal experience with ASEAN, I actually have my presbyopia improved with 80%. After I just drank the ASEAN water and sprayed to my eyes for just 2 days. Okay. Besides that, I have another version to tell. If you believe in karma and the law of attraction, from the karma side, I believe all things happen for a reason. Noreen found Richard, and Richard found David. David found Maggie, and Maggie found me. And yes, yeah, and yeah.
Take your time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's how the reason why I made such a decision to board a ticket just 2 days after I knew about ASEAN. That's come to the law of attraction. I believe I myself is a good person. So ASEAN must be a good company, and all the people I met at ASEAN along the journey will be good person as well. So I think I have the urgency to fly to Vegas to find out what's the company about and what is the product about.
Yeah. So we've got a few minutes left, so it's going to give you 30 seconds each. Okay, you got 30 seconds to tell people, to share with everybody at the front. How are you going to do business in Asia? How? Please tell me in 30 seconds. If I say to you, if I'm a stranger, say to you, Philip, you tell me I can open Asia, you tell me I can help millions of people, but I'm from Malaysia. Tell me how I'm going to how you do it. How are you going to help?
When I first when I signed up with ASEAN, I get to know that ASEAN actually is going to launch in Asia. So I'm thinking this is I want to seize the opportunity. So I actually start the work long ago, before even Malaysia. At that time, I think just Singapore just started. So I've been making a lot of trips to Malaysia. So to build up the contract.
30 seconds. Sorry, I don't want to be rude, but Justin's over there looking at me.
Just quickly before I answer that question, can I just quickly again reconfirm what David said? I'm a good example that it's really funny if my brothers are here. My family, I'm the network marketing, should I say? There you go. It shows that I don't even know the term. I don't do this. My family, however, back in the Philippines, they used to be diamonds for another company. They had 20 years experience, and but because of David being a supportive upline, that's why I'm here. So thank you, David and Richard. I've already actually started to do that. We just came back from Philippines. We had our first get together, 60 people. As we speak, my family didn't want to do networking, but because of me, I guess I used to support a lot my family. So in this way, they're trying to show they appreciate what I do. Just basically in Asia, firstly, if you know how karaoke, it's always a good thing to start off and break that. Karaoke, it's never a party in Asia if there's no karaoke.
Right.
So connect. If you have a sample to try, give it to them and just be supportive as a great manager.
Thank you. Thank you. How do you do Asian business?
I think it's one was my background. Another reason because I was so lucky in Australia is like full of immigrants. Your co-workers, your neighbors, it's all from different background. So actually this market, not just Asian. Asian for me is just my background, but we are in Australia, it's full of opportunities actually.
Zeke, 30 seconds.
I recall Dan Doyle once said something like, we are so fortunate to come across ASEA, this life-changing product. And it has become our mission to go out and share ASEA to the world for a very simple reason. If we are not doing our job good, someone in the world ought to be suffered because we are not doing our job well.
Thank you. So before I end these things, okay, I want you guys to connect the dot, okay? I don't know if you guys remember what Bart and Melissa said yesterday. Where's the diamonds? It's in your backyard, right? So if I look at all these faces today, and all of those people, we met them in here, in this country. There's 15.36% of Asian migrants live in this country, 3.5 million people. And look in this room, how many Asians here? I mean, you don't have to fly to Malaysia, you don't have to fly to Taiwan. This is why we are the third largest market in ASEA, because we got so many multiculturalism living in this country, and they can spread the seeds to everywhere. People always ask me, people say, David, how are you going to do Asia? How am I going to do Asia? Do I have to fly over there? I said, don't waste your ticket over there because it's not going to make you, you're not dining here, you don't make enough money, okay? Do you remember what Dr. Michael said this morning? What did he say? The last thing, what did he say? Are you guys sleeping? Don't sleep on me, please. Please, I've got 2 minutes left. He said, to sharing with others, right? That's the most important thing. You connect the dots. All those people, we found them in Melbourne, okay? If Steve never shared his product to that Diego, he wouldn't be here today, right? If Bart Melissa didn't share the product or scared to talk to Sally, and Sally would never become a diamond in ASEA. And she will never step a foot. She will go into Cambodia for different reasons, maybe on tour, maybe on that luxury tour, whatever. But she will never go into Cambodia to do something that she discovered that's her purpose, right? So sometimes we're actually talking to people. We're actually talking to people all the time, and we don't actually, calm our mind and just listen. And I think Amanda was here, Amanda Bradford. I actually said to her, I said, she constantly asked me, how am I going to open the Asian market? I said, you got enough Asian people in your town that, have you go to a Chinese restaurant lately? Because all these health things going on, and there's no business there. I was in Paris, I was in Europe. I walked in the Chinese restaurant with my downline, and they were very, very bad business. And I said to them, would you like to know this business? And they actually sit down, we actually had a 4 hours conversation. It doesn't matter, they still think about it, but that's not my purpose. My purpose is to share with them. Okay, so you need to, and I said to Amanda, I don't know, maybe she's here, I don't know. And I say, if you don't start prospecting some of the Asian people in your town, I promise you, I'm going to move there for 4 weeks. I'm going to just go to restaurant, I'm going to talk to every single owner. So sometimes, just like what Bart said, the diamonds is in your backyard, and all you have to do is dig through. And if you can dig through hard enough and treat them like people, you can get it. And I'm just going to quickly go through some of the things that you think that Asian people, they are very highly motivated for the monies, and network marketing is very strong culture in them. If you can really take a photo, but you can see some of the not so good ones. They have too many business opportunities around us all the time, and they can be very promising at sunrise, but by sunset they move to some other companies already. So they're in and out very quick. They're very focused on compensation plans. Every time you talk to these people, this is redox, this is going to change your life. They always come back to me, please tell me the compensation plan. I say, comp plan cannot save you. It can't help your health. Only redox can help your health. So these are all the things. So I wish everybody, practice your tools, and hopefully you can utilize these, catch your flies. But I'm not saying with flies, please. Don't take this wrongly. Don't record this, put it on Facebook. You just said everybody's fly. But thank you very much, and I really enjoyed talking to you. And I hope that's all. Thank you.